Right then, you cheeky monkeys, if you watched my stories earlier, then you know exactly what is coming this evening. I said to you, I'm going to come on 7 o'clock every weekday this week and give you a wine of the day. And what I'm not going to do is give you a wine that's inaccessible, too expensive, and something you've never heard of before. I don't really see the point in that unless you're an enthusiast, of course, in which case there's plenty of other people that are going to do that, but I ain't going to do that. I'm going to give you my top tip, my top wine of the day, from all of the big four supermarkets, but carefully considered, and I'm going to explain why. Number one, this evening, the wine is from Morrison's. And in my stories earlier on, in fact, I'm not even going to tell you, because you should watch my stories earlier on about the golden rules about when buying wine in the supermarkets, about what to do and what to do, but it's more about what not to do. So how many more times shall I say to do? So my wine of the day today, for this Monday evening, and I've considered the weather as well, because it's meant to be pretty darn good this week, so all things considered. You won't find me talking about any brands here. The big thing is these are all supermarket own brand wines. Yes, that is correct. So the first one this evening is a white Burgundy, which basically means Chardonnay, from a lovely region in France called Burgundy. Good old Burgundy. Now, Chardonnay is a pretty divisive grape variety. Even today, back in the early 90s, it caused a major shit ton of problems in that we imported loads of the stuff from loads of hot climate producing countries, and we have this big, robust, squidgy, tropical fruit, plump, overripe, high alcohol, and loads of vanilla and smoke and butter from the oak. Essentially, these big, powerful, nutbuster wines. So in our naivety, we poo-pooed Chardonnay and said, I ain't having Chardonnay again, lest we forget the wonders and joys and the elegance and the class of Chablis. Yes, Chablis Chardonnay. Not a lot of people know that. I'm surprised. It always gets me, that. So, white Burgundy, from top to bottom, from the north to the south of the whole region. It's a pretty big region. It's long and thin, much like Chile, a bit smaller. But from the top to the bottom, it can produce many different styles, all produced from the Chardonnay grape variety. The key thing here is oak. The reason why people don't like Chardonnay too much is because of oak aging. When you age the wine, when it's fermented, when it's done, it's good to go in barrel. And it kind of accentuates those juicy fruit flavours, but more importantly, it gives character and extra layers of flavour, extra depth, extra everything. And if you don't like extra, then you may sway away from white Burgundies, in other words, Chardonnay. However, the further south you go, typically they become unoaked and actually become quite fresh and lively. And the Morrison's the best, white Burgundy. That's it. That's all it says. It will tell you a bit about the producer on the back, but look on the front. Has to be Morrison's the best, which is their top tier range, Chardonnay. And it's £7.50 a bottle. Now, I'm telling you, that is a bargain, son. That is a bargain. If you don't like Chardonnay, please give this a go, because you will like it. I'm pretty certain you will like it. I'll tear off my left arm if you don't. Bit strong, but I think you'll like it. No oak here, just fresh, moderate climate fruit. In other words, if I take out the moderate climate bit, fresh tropical fruit. Not overripe and plump, but fresh, ripe tropical fruit. There's bits of apple, lemon and lime in there as well. So that bit of zest, that bit of lively, that bit of box freshness that you want in a dry white wine. So Morrison's the best, white Burgundy, £7.50 of your English green queens. It's really good. It is seriously good. Every weekday this week at 7 PM, I'm going to put up my top wine of the day. All from the supermarkets, all own brands. I don't bother with the big brands. Watch my stories and you'll see why. Happy drinking, leverage your beverage. Wines, Bites, Beats, out.